All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Hakadash. The reminder that was Apostle Gray Mills, Thomas, children rule well. Peace, blessing, and salutation to Icon out there, scattered abroad to four corners of the earth. That's serving the truth, not true sincerity. To I say Shalom. This is Brother Nabala, come to another video in the spirit. And the top of this video is going to be about how this world is not our friend, okay? You know, sometimes, you know, they can get into thinking that, you know, people in this world, they may be cool or whatever, but at the end of the day, they're, you know, if they're not part of this ministry or they're not the brothers, then, they're not really our friend. Okay? Yeah, it's the scripture say if it's possible, live peaceable with all men. You know, you do that to the best of your ability, but you don't get comfortable with these people. Okay? You don't start, really letting these people in to a certain extent. You know, that's the best way I can put it. You know, you still keep them as arm's length. You don't really rely on them or trust them. You don't put your trust in them either. You know, you don't trust these people out here if they not the brothers, because they'll switch up and turn on you in an instance. Okay, you know, we're not of this world. Okay, the scripture said we is of this world, they love their own. So we're not of this world. You know, and it's something different about us. You know, our spirits are different from these people out here. You know, and they can see it or they can sense it. You know, so Satan can put a spirit on these people at any point in time for them to turn against us or to act out against us. You know, so we always gotta remember that. You know, and always move like that. You know, yeah, you may have some people in the world that you cool with, that that you can keep it cordial with, but that's all it needs to be, nothing more, nothing less, especially when it comes to these women, yeah, if you're dealing with a woman that's cool, but you gotta understand that, we under the curses, man, and these are not our women, okay, they're the weaker vessel, so Satan can fuck with them easy and make them bug out, so just keep it simple, deal accordingly when it comes to women, don't be all up in, don't be telling them everything, and to anybody else in the world or family or friends that you may have or whatever, just keep them at arm's length, because we're entering into serious times, and when that persecution happens, man, these not the people that you're gonna have to rely on. The only people you can be able to rely on when those times come is what? The brothers. If we're gonna be around brothers in those times. So I'm gonna get into the scripture. This is 1 Corinthians 7. And this is 31. It says, "And they that use this world has not abusing it, for the fashion of this world pass away." Yeah, so we just use the world. We don't abuse it. Okay, we don't abuse it like everybody else, man. We do the things that we gotta do. Okay, we keep it simple. We don't do too much. And that's how we supposed to move out here. They just keeping it simple. Okay. You got Jake out here. They be out here abusing the world. When they be into the little scamming stuff. Trying to get over on people and stuff like that. We don't do that. We use the world for the necessities that we need, and then we keep it moving. This is John 15 and 19. I quoted it. I'm going to start at 18. It says, "If the world hated you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world will love his own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you." The Lord has chosen us out of the world. Okay? Lord willing, we be those men. But right now, we're serving the Lord. So with us serving the Lord, that comes with a cost. That comes with a price. Okay? And we're gonna have troubles in the flesh, man. You know? It's not supposed to be an easy thing. You know, yeah. If we're doing what we're supposed to do, you know, the Lord can make the walk a little easier for us, but at the end of the day we still gotta go through things. Okay? And that goes with encounters with people in the world. Okay? You know? We're gonna be tried. You know, these people are gonna try us. They're gonna try to do some things to us. Okay? But we got the Lord on our side. So the Lord he's gonna protect us, and he's gonna pull through for us, you know, in our time of need. But always remember, we're not of this world. So when people bug out on us, understand that, because our spirits don't align with theirs, and they being attacked by Satan. So don't let that catch you off guard. Which is First Ezra 4 and 25. It says, "Wherefore a man left his wife better than father or mother." Yeah, because the scriptures say when a man getteth a wife, he getteth a possession. Okay, so when a man gets a woman, you know, Jake loved women, so they all about his woman. So this scripture is saying that when a man loves his wife, he loves his wife more than his father and his mother. Yeah, because when you get a woman, basically y'all become one. You know, y'all basically are in the beginning stages of starting up, you know, y'all empire, you know, y'all village. You know, so it went from being you, your mother, and your father to now just you and this woman. And it says, verse 26, it says, "Yeah, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many have also perished and have erred and sinned for women." Yeah. You know, because women know how to get up under our skin, man. You know, especially the one that you've been dealing with for some time, you got some time in with, they know how to get up under your skin, you know? And women be thinking that they be having Jake wrapped around their finger, which some Jake do be wrapped around their finger, but us in this ministry, we not supposed to be like that. You know, we understand. We came back to remembrance of who we are, and we're not trying to establish the order that the Lord set up with us being over the woman. You know, but we're not no pushovers though. You know, if you dealing with us, then it's gonna be some type of order to it. You know, you ain't about to. No, this ain't all about you. Okay, but some Jake, sometimes they lose sight of that. And, they get caught up in trying to please a woman, where there's no pleasing the woman in this place, man. You can't, because they're, like I said in the beginning of the video, these are not our women. You know, they're gonna be ours when we're in the kingdom. Right now, they're just creatures that we're dealing with, and I say that in a nice way. But yeah, it says that many are running their wits for women. Yeah, because a woman know how to get under your skin. It says, and become servants for their sake, and then you start trying to please them and keep them happy. In this ministry, we got camp days. We got, sometimes brothers want to link up and do videos. Sometimes, brothers want to hang out and do something. That's okay. But, if you got a woman, or you're dealing with a woman, they like, they're like, you always doing this, you always doing that. Can I get this day or that day? And I think Apostle Kabar brought it out a while ago in his videos. He said, a woman, they never satisfied. So say you was to give them one camp day, knowing that you got to go on a camp, you give them one camp day. Then they'll want another one. Then another one and another one. And they say, now you're not coming to camp no more. Because what? You will become servants for her sake. And you didn't stop serving. How about your mouth shy? That's why it says in the next verse, many have also perished, have erred and sinned for women. Yeah. Men have perished because of women. Okay, man, that's sin because woman, we got that example from King Solomon. What happened with him? Okay. Also with King David. What happened with him? You know? They both sinned because of what? Because of women, man. Would you understand that King Solomon was Yahweh Shai? Yahweh Shai came back. King Solomon came back as Yahweh Shai in the reincarnation. That's why when Yahweh Shai was on the scene, he didn't deal with women because he already went through that. So he knew, and when he was here, he was about his father's business. He was about his ministry. He was about his work, and that's what we got to be. That's how we got to be, and continue to remember that. You know, yeah, if you dealing, but at the end of the day, man, don't be all about these women. It's not time for that. Let me grab this. This is Micah 7:5. It says, "Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a God. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom." Yeah, don't be telling your woman everything, man. Don't be telling her everything. You know, don't be telling her stuff that's going on in the ministry. Don't be telling her stuff about the brothers. You know, that ain't none of her business. You know, and don't be telling her everything in general, because they'll come back and try to use some of that stuff against you. And plus, you know, we are behind enemy lines. We're in captivity, man. You don't want to put all your business out there, because, like I said, I'm gonna say this again. These are not our women. So say it don't work out, and yeah, y'all end up splitting. Now she knows valuable information about you, okay? Because you done told everything. She can go out and run her mouth and paint her own narrative or whatever, and then it just create a whole domino effect after that. So yeah, man, you tell them what you want them to know, and what's need to know, and that's up to your discretion. But these scriptures are to help us conduct ourselves in this life, man. Okay, apply these scriptures in our everyday walk, and it'll make things a lot easier and smoother. That's why we have to always be in remembrance of these things, man. When we come up against a situation, man, first thing we should do is think about the scriptures, you know, and how we should handle it, you know, because we are what? We're spiritual men. We can't be acting in the flesh. We can't be carnal about situations. Yeah, it's a lot easier said than done, but that just comes with growth. And the longer you be in this ministry and you continue to grow, you know, it'll become like second nature to you, and you'll be able to identify, you know, things, and then it'll help you act accordingly. Let me grab this. This is Matthew 10:39. It says, "He that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. He that receiveth you receive me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me." Yeah. So we gotta be willing to lose our life on this side. You know, not talking about dying, but that too though. But you know, we gotta be willing to forsake everything on this side, man. Okay, brothers and you know, missed out on good jobs. Brothers that missed out on good women. You know, which really ain't none of these women good, but you know, they probably been in they mind a good sustainable relationship, and they had to end it, or it didn't last because of this truth, man. You know, brothers and gave up, you know, some dreams. You know, brothers could have probably, you know, been athletes, or you know, brothers could have been all type of stuff. But what, brothers forsook all of those things, what? To serve Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And for us doing that, what? We're going to find it. We're going to find. We found this truth. And Yahweh Tazai, this leads us into the kingdom of heaven, man. That's why before you even come into this thing, you supposed to what? This is Luke 14, I'm going to start at 26. It says, if any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brother and sisters, yet in his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you intending to build a tower sitteth not down first and come to cost, whether he has sufficient to finish it? Time. So before you even fully start putting your hand to the plow, man, you got to count the cost. You have to count the cost, because like it says in verse 26, when it says hate his father, mother, wife, and children, that doesn't mean you literally hate, but that's talking about, you got to put this truth before them. This truth comes before them. Okay? So if it's something, if your mother, your father, your wife, your kids, your brother, your sister wants you to do something that's basically against this truth, then you don't do it. You say no. And sometimes if that ends up with you having to basically separate yourself permanently from them, then you have to do so, because the scriptures say, we're gonna receive 100-fold things that we lost on this side. So we can't remember that. We got, like the scriptures say, we gotta lay our treasures up in heaven, man. Seek the kingdom. That's what we gotta do. We can't be worried about things that's going on this side too much, because all these things are temporary. Anything, we're striving for the immortal things. So yeah, we gotta sit down and count the cost. And it's a lot goes into counting the cost, man. Thinking about the temptations we're gonna go through, the trials and tribulations we're gonna go through, man. All of that stuff. Fully prepare yourself to serve the Lord and understands what comes with that. You don't just hop into this thing and not count on the cost. Because like it says whether he have sufficient to finish it, you got to make sure that you're able to finish. This ain't nothing that you just come into and then you like, oh yeah, this ain't for me, and then you just go back into the world. No. Once you in this thing, you in it, and you got to stay in it. So that's why the scripture says, and I believe in a Revelation. Can't remember exact chapter right now. We're talking about being lukewarm, cold or hot. The Lord rather you either be on one side or the other, not both feet in, not teetering the fence, as they should say. You're either in this thing or you're not. And when you're in this thing, you're either gonna stay in it, and if you don't, you don't. But you gotta understand what comes with that too. All of that goes into counting the cost, man. Knowing the benefits of staying in this thing, and knowing the consequences of what will happen if you fall out of this thing. All of that goes into counting the cost. All of that. So you gotta count the cost. Let me grab this. This is I just quoted. This is Matthew 19 and 29. It says, and everyone that hath forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Yeah, man. If we forsake all of those things, we're going to receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life, man, to live immortal, to be the new rulers, okay, to be a part of the elect. Y'all watch us out. We are those men. That's ain't no greater prize than that. Can't nothing beat that. So we got to always remember that, man. That's what we're fighting for. And we can't let nothing in this world or nobody in this world put us in jeopardy of losing that. I'm going to read the last scripture and I'm going to close out. This is Matthew 12 and gonna start at 46. It says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brother still without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. Whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother. Yeah. So these are the, if they not a part of this ministry, man, if they not here doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, then they not truly your family, man. Your true family is the ones out there on the highways and byways with you, the ones that's out there that go to war with you, okay? And standing out there on that battlefield with you, that's your true family, man. The ones who got your back when you really go through problems and problems come up, and they be the first ones to help you. Judgment free. Now, mine, yeah, you know, you have counsel, but brothers are always willing to help you when they can. So those the ones who are our true friend, man, our true family. The ones that's doing the Lord's will. And we have to always remember that. So if they not doing it, if they not in this ministry, man, don't trust them. Plain and simple. So Lord, when this video is edifying, I'm gonna close out by giving all praise to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rukakadash. Shalom.